Hello everyone, welcome back to the review. Today's video we're going to be doing another tournament recap, and it is going to be for Ultimate Summit 5. This was, I think, at least for right now, the best summit that we've had. Maybe in a couple weeks it'll be like, oh, it was like just second or whatever. But this was a phenomenal summit. It was so close. Every single player, there was such a high caliber. Usually there's some players at summit where it's like, at least one where it's like, yeah, we know they're not going to do well, but it's cool to see them get experience. Everyone at the summit was a major threat. Just right off the bat, if you watch the recap video or the prediction video, this was my prediction. So what the placements would be for the tournament. And I did pretty good. Let's go over the bracket. So Proto Bonham won the whole thing. Light got second. Cola got third. Akola got fourth. Riddles and Glutony got fifth. Tweek and Sparkle at seventh. Leo, Anathema, Ouch, and DeBuzz at ninth. And Myron, T3 Dom, Cosmos, and Jazzo at 13th. So I got these three right. I got DeBuzz right. And then I got Glutony right, and then that's about it. But most of them are pretty close. Like Riddles, I was one off. Ouch, one off. Spargo, one off. Tweek, one off. Uh, Light, one off. But then it's like, okay, what is this? What is that? We'll get into it. But oh my god. And then predictions I had for after top 8 was made. I thought Tweek and Spargo would get last, or at last top 8. I was right about that. And then I don't think I was right about a single other one. Gluto, I was right about. And then Proto, nope. Riddles, or rather Cola, nope. Riddles, nope. Light, yes, I did get Light right. But I had Akola winning because, I think he's amazing. But no, that's not what happened. Proto won. He played phenomenal. And let's look at the Gauntlet phases too, actually. Because Gauntlet phases were actually very interesting because everyone got a set win here except Myron, unfortunately. But also, Myron got screwed in bracket. Like, his bracket was unnecessarily tough. Um, so Gauntlet was Gluto made it out of Gauntlet over MK Leo. He did beat him, and he was in the which Gauntlet was Gluto in? I think he had to play. I don't. It says Anathema here, but that feels wrong. But I guess it's not wrong. He had to play Anathema, I guess. I don't remember that. I don't know, but there's a lot of matches. Look at group phases more. Riddles won his group. Akola won his group. There was a really close tiebreaker though. Akola did drop sets to DeBuzz and a tiebreaker to Cosmos, which is pretty crazy. Tweek won his group with a very close set over Gluto that he lost, but also a very close set over Spargo that he won, and then Proto won his group. Pretty dominantly, honestly. Yeah, everyone was so impressive here. They all played so well, very consistent. Oh, I have to scroll through. Okay, that wasn't that bad. But everyone, yeah, like the level of play was so consistent. But let's just talk about this right now. Leo got ninth. That's insane. Because if you don't know, the last time Leo got ninth was 3 years ago at an Umabura. I don't remember which one it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Japanese tournament. It's his first week using Joker. He got like 33rd or something. But then besides that, every single tournament he's been to, or at least every single major he's been to, he has top 8'd, which is a ridiculous stat. But it's even more crazy that this was the one that he didn't top 8. And it's insane. It is insane. He lost to Riddles, he lost to Glutoni, and he lost to Tweek. So that's a pattern. Glutoni is, I would say, Leo's demon right now, because I think Gluto has won their past 3 or 4 encounters, and then I think Tweek has won their last 2, but also one of them was at let's just look up MK Leo. One of them was like at, I think the last time they played before this was like Collision, so it's like, it's not as much of a demon when they barely play, but he did get the double. Glutoni, 15 and 7. So he won Pound, SmashCon, and now this. So he's won the last 3, which is really impressive. And then Tweek, I think, has won the last 2. Yep. And then Riddles, I think this is the first one. Yeah, this is the first time Riddles won. So that's pretty crazy. Riddles did use Kazuya to win. You'll notice, like, Riddles used Kazuya in the sets that he won, and the only set he won against Akola was with Kazuya. Granted, I think the matchups that he was playing, Terry was better for, and I do think Terry is a better character, at least for now. But Kazuya, like, whenever he's on FD, he just wins. And Akola did try to Kazuya diff him on to FD, but it didn't work out. Akola's Kazuya is really good because what Akola will do is he will pick, if you ever leave FD open, he will go to FD and pick Kazuya because of how broken he is in the stage, and he's essentially forcing you here. I'll put on the set for now because we don't really need to see that anymore. Sorry to the game 3. Sorry for the low quality, but they just uploaded it. It's been fun. But yeah, I love that Aquila does that. It forces you to ban something because you have a pocket character, and I know a lot of people on Twitter are like, "Oh, I don't really like that." But then also counterpoint, that's insane. If you were playing 2 levels and you're playing especially 1 level or character at such a high level that is you are forced to ban a stage, I think that's really impressive. But also, if you watch the stage video, I think there should be more stages and more bans. So maybe that'd be a solution to that. It's like you get a free FD ban, and then you don't really have to worry about it because you can still ban your bad stages. But yeah, also shouts to Aquila, Gact, and T for getting picked up by Zeta Division. Huge Japanese org. Very, very happy for them. That's a huge pickup. Great addition to Smash. We're getting a lot of really big orgs now, which is super sick. Like we got FaZe with Spargo. Moist is like a huge thing. Shout out to Moist Critical Charlie for making Moist Esports. I just like, it still boggles my bean, for lack of a better expression, on how cool Moist Esports is as a concept. And then obviously TSM's been here for a bit. T1 with Leo, Solary, Liquid, just a bunch of really huge orgs. TSM, I think I said that. But yeah, orgs aside, Aquila also, actually, we didn't finish talking about Leo. Yeah, bad performance from Leo. That feels really rude. Let's go back to being mean to Leo. But it's a red herring, and I think he is going to drop Aegis. At least after the tweet that he made on Twitter, he's like, yeah, the Aegis I know not from the get go was not the play. Like I was fooling myself, and I don't agree. I think like Leo's Aegis at Rising Grind was some of the best just Leo gameplay I've ever seen. But you also have to consider that the Rising Grind top of the top was there, but it wasn't like that much. Like the most impressive win he has at Rising Grind is Zomba, which while is impressive, I would say he's around like the 15 to 20 area at least right now. Maybe actually he's probably like closer to top 10 than I give him credit for, because he's been really consistent lately. But then Smash Factor as well. The Buzz wins are pretty impressive, and Meister, but like he was already kind of bodying Meister, so you know. And then SmashCon, he does get a Cola win, which is definitely the best one, and Aaron, which are both impressive. Actually, I think he was using Byleth mainly at SmashCon, or he used Byleth against Onan, and then he used mainly Aegis for the rest. But yeah, just something to note. I think he'll be dropping Aegis. I don't know if he's gonna go back to Byleth because spoilers. Actually, no. We right now actually don't watch the whole video, even the last part, and then go watch Tweek MKLeo because we'll be going over the best sets of the tournament. That is the best set of the tournament, and it's not close. That is a top 3 set of all time, at least top 3. Maybe top 2. I'd have to actually think about it. That could be a video. Um, but yeah, MKLeo Tweek was insane. Please go watch that right now. But the Byleth did come out in that, and it did very good. It was very impressive. He is still so good with that character. The way Leo kills with that character is, it's beautiful. But yeah, Leo had a terrible placement, but also Aquila had a terrible placement, and which he got fourth. But I think this is his tied for his worst placement ever. Not even just at like majors, just ever. Let's see. Mesuma, yeah, fourth, where he lost to Alice, and then I'm not sure who this player is. Is that Masa? No. I'm just gonna assume it's Mayome. I'm just gonna assume that's what it is. Sorry, I don't know their name, but damn, losing with Falco? That's insane. A lot of good Japanese Falcons, by the way. So yeah, really low placement from Aquila. Last time we saw him in the US, he won Invitational, and again he lost to a Roy player because I believe or I assume Alice was playing Roy when he did beat Aquila. He might have been playing Sephiroth. It's definitely possible. But the sword's a bit of a problem. He also again he lost to DeBuzz in an actual set and then Cosmos in a tiebreaker set, even though he did beat both of them later and he beat Cosmos initially. He also had the sickest clip of on Cosmos. It was a Kazi clip. It was very funny and very good. But yeah, Akola has one of his worst tournaments ever, which is I. It sounds rude, really good for the game because it is proving Steve is it's doable. Like Aquila is an amazing player, still top 2 in my mind, maybe top 3 now. But also one performance isn't gonna do it. Like well, I mean, hey, Aquila doubled Leo's placement, so that means he's twice as good. So Aquila is the best player in the world at this tournament, confirmed. But jokes aside, he is super good, super consistent. The fact that people are beating him is insane, but it shows there is counterplay to Steve. And now there's not going to be Steve players that are just like getting carried by Steve. I used air brackets because you can only get carried so much against top 10 players. But now people are gonna have to like start playing against Aquila, and there's some people that clearly knew the matchup. Like I think a good example was like Anathema. Anathema destroyed Onan at Rising Grind. He bodied him, and Aquila won against Anathema. He played that matchup very, very well. Anathema is amazing at it, and Aquila still won, proving he is an amazing player. He also won against Tweek, who I think is pretty good at the matchup, and he still won, an amazing player. He beat Riddles, who's decent at the matchup. I think his characters struggle pretty bad, but he's still good at the matchup. He's not getting tricked by any funny stuff. And then losing to Light Cola. Cola is phenomenal at this matchup, and Light is better at this matchup. Light is the best player in the world, I think, against Steve. I've been saying these kind of rushdown character people like Cola, like Light, like that are aggressive are really good. The way Light, especially Game 5, played around Aquila was some of the most patient gameplay I've ever seen. Just very methodical, very careful where he's putting his movement. I also think it was a player adaptation thing on top of a Steve adaptation. But Light played it phenomenal. That was cool. Phenomenal. And Cola also played it super, super well. Like Aquila, he had an amazing tournament. Like he still got a Tweek win, a Riddles win, an Anathema win, Cola, Cosmos, Myron, or Cosmos, DeBuzz, Myron. But yeah, fourth place for him. So the top two in Smash right now, getting fourth and ninth. Pretty interesting. Spargo also his big return, getting a seventh place, pretty good. He also got wins on Ouch, Glutony. Who else? Who else? Let's check back to Gauntlet. Let us check back to Gauntlet. He got wins on Dom. He beat T3. Oh, because T3 bomb. T3 Dom beat the Buzz. Shout out to him for doing that because that was a really good set. Can we look at the? He also won Melee. Shouts to Spargo for winning Melee. He also beat Jazzo. That's who he beat. So yeah, shouts to Tweet or Spargo using only Cloud just to be noted. So no more Aegis for him. Aegis stocks are, I'll say they're decreasing. Cosmos placed 13th. Even though he did get it again an Aquila win in tiebreaker. I can't stress how crazy that is. But Cosmos Cosmos bad placement. Leo looks like they're gonna be dropping him. Spargo pretty much has dropped them, but also apparently Cola's picking them up, and he had a great tournament, so maybe that'll change some things. But yeah, Spargo, really happy with his performance. He played amazing. He's still a phenomenal player, still super scary. And I think when he starts coming back to things, I think he said his next event was the Ludwig Invitational, which is going to be crazy. So be ready for that. And then I think he's going to have a really good performance there. Let's talk about the invitationals because they all did. I was very, very impressed by all of them. Myron is probably the highest ranked one, and ironically, he did do probably the worst, but also he just got screwed. Myron had one of the most just dumb brackets I've ever seen. He had to play Jazzo, who he has a -3 record on. I think he's beat him. I think he beat him twice at SmashCon and once at. I have no idea, so I'm not even gonna guess. And then his group was Aquila, DeBuzz, and Cosmos. DeBuzz is really good at Olimar Minmin. Because pretty also DeBuzz does. I feel like DeBuzz doesn't play Olimar anymore. Which I think is interesting. Just kind of a Rosalina and Minmin main. He doesn't seem to think very highly of the character, but Rosalina Minmin is definitely a good combo. So I think it's fine. But yeah, Cosmos is good at the matchup, and also Aegis, and then Aquila is Aquila. So that's unlucky for Myron, honestly. Who else? Jazzo. Jazzo is probably the most impressive of the invitees. Jazzo or Ouch definitely. Because Jazzo got a win on. He got a win on Myron, like I just said, and he got a win on Tweek, or not Tweek, Gluto, sorry. The Gluto win especially was really good. Gluto, I think, does have a Shoto problem. Apparently, like, he can't really SDI, which is really, really important against Ken, who Jazzo does play. But yeah, I was really impressed with him. I was aware of Jazz before this. I didn't know he was that good. I think he's, like, only numbered, like, 5 or something, 5 or 4 in Georgia, they were saying. So, you know, Georgia kind of go crazy. That region kind of good. But yeah, Jazzo, really, really happy with him. Very good player, and we hope to see him at more events. T3 Dom, obviously, we know Dom's amazing. If you watch this channel, I give him the utmost praises. He's a phenomenal player, doing it with only one really doing it with Bill. I guess next Sombra, but he's insane. And then Ouch, the Nation, getting the furthest out of all the invitationals, beating Cosmos, and also Ouch took a game every single set he played, and he played sets against Proto, who won, Light, who got second, Anathema, which is a great set, by the way, who he 3-2'd, and then Spargo, obviously, who 3-1'd. Just what a gamer. What a absolute gamer. And then who did he play in here? He played Cola. Damn, that sucks. But he did beat Cola. Or not beat Cola. He took a game off Cola. So again, just Ouch is a phenomenal player. I could, unironically, I could hard see Ouch being like a top 10 player, top 15, 20 player in the not the super near future, because he does have some things he needs to work on, like obviously everyone does, but in a future that is coming hopefully soon to you. So yeah, very happy with Ouch. Anathema as well, proving that he was here for a reason. The Rise and Grind did pretty well. Got a win on Ouch and T3 Dom. He's a super phenomenal player. His 0 to death confirms are insane. Very close set against Aquila. One of the games he just like absolutely bopped him. He got like 2-0 to death or something. I know he got at least one. But yeah, Anathema is he's a phenomenal player, making a super strong argument for best Rob right now. But also Zach Ray's backs. But even though Zach Ray kind of has like a secondary Rob, it feels like. But I didn't want it closely enough, so maybe he just did like all Rob. So yeah, Anathema, very impressive. Tweek, obviously, this is the best I have seen Tweek play, bar none. Tweek was insane. Well, maybe not bar none, but Tweek was so composed that throughout this entire tournament, I was so impressed. He lost the closest set I've ever seen to Gluto. No, well, he lost such a close set to Gluto. It was ridiculous. I think like he lost because like his up smash like didn't work as well, and then he went to like close out the insane nail biter against Spargo, which is ridiculous. Made it out of his pool, lost to Light, who has been a bit of a demon for him. I don't think that he's beat Light in a pretty long time. We'll do a check. But I know he was saying at the event he really wanted to beat Light. He was pretty scared of him, and unfortunately he did not. But I know Light beat him at Shine. Used mainly Diddy this tournament, by the way. Pretty much only Diddy. I think he used PT in like one set, but I didn't really take any games. Usually against Spargo, but I think it lost against Spargo. Let's look up Light. That's a tournament. Light. He has not won. Oh, he beat him at Collision. Okay, that's not that bad. But they haven't played in a little bit, so I guess he's not much of a demon. He just wanted the run back, and he didn't get it because Light played insane. I said if he was playing like he did at PAX, he wouldn't do very well. But if he was playing like he normally does, he'd do well. And he was playing way better than he normally does, so he did phenomenally. He definitely could have beaten Proto, by the way. Like this was not like a blowout Grants. So yeah, if Tweek is playing like this, he is easily going to be back to his old spot of like contesting for number 2, contesting like top 5 easily. Like Tweek played at least top 10, because I think some people right now are kind of shaky. I think most people do realize he is probably top 10, but it is good. It is uncontested if he starts playing like this again. This was a phenomenal turn from him. Gluttony as well, being Leo's pretty much only demon. You can like you could argue ESAM, but also they haven't played since Konami Code, which was I think over a year ago now. MKLeo. I should just keep this up. We're going to keep going back to him because he is a heavy subject of this tournament. But yeah, Gluttony, again, winning the last 3 encounters in a row, which is super insane. Definitely like the only person that I've seen be a real demon since ESAM. Yeah, last time they played was 12 months ago at Konami Code. So Gluttony is right now pretty much he's not dominating. Let's make it very clear. These sets are very close, but it's gonna make me interesting. Is like next time they play, it's probably going to be on Byleth. I doubt Joker, but maybe if the stars align, maybe Joker. But sorry, I'm saying a lot of this video. Gluttony, he clutched it out. One of the most insane sets of the tournament. We're gonna do insane sets like right away, by the way, because there was a lot of them. So yeah, Gluttony very impressed. The Buzz again. Mr. Consistency got 9th again at Summit. Hey, we got that right. Using mainly Rosalina and Minmin, and mainly I mean they didn't use he didn't use, I guess it works, but they didn't use Olimar a single time throughout the tournament. Just no Olimar. I'm not actually sure why. I think it was because he was saying he doesn't think the character is super great, which is like understandable. I think Olimar's kind of broken, but not everyone does. So yeah, a lot of faith in Minmin and Rosalina, which I think is absolutely fair. Great character combination. Minmin is one of the best secondaries, if not the best secondary in the game to have. So yeah, I think the Buzz is an amazing player. He's gonna win that one. He's gonna win it. It wasn't this one, probably the next one. Did we talk about Cosmos? There wasn't. Again, Cosmos basically beat Aquila, beat the Buzz. Then he dipped, but low key Dabuz super choked against Cosmos, and he should have made it out group or stage. Sorry, he should have made it out in winners of his group. And I think the fact that he didn't completely screw his whole tournament. Granted, he would have had to play against Cola, and Cola kind of bops him usually. But maybe this was the tournament. So yeah, unfortunate bracket for Dabuz, or unfortunate loss against Cosmos. But Cosmos played phenomenally in the group, and then got bodied by the Gauntlet and by the Ouch Nation. Respect. Ouch is insane. Oh, who else we have not talked about? Riddles, we didn't talk about a ton. Riddles, up until basically he fought Proto, was not my favorite to win the tournament, but he was one of the only 3 people that I thought could win the tournament. I thought it was Light, Riddles, or Cola. Or, sorry, Light, Riddles, or Acola. I didn't have Proto because, I don't know. I guess I didn't see it against Spargo, but he clearly proved me wrong. Riddles played insane. He's mainly used Kazuya, if not all Kazuya, in groups where he beat Cola, Light, or Cola, Leo, and who else was in his group? I think it was Dom. Yeah, it was Dom. So actually no, he used Terry against Dom. He took a game. Shout out to Dom. So yeah, Riddles looked insane. I don't know if he's gonna be using the Kazuya again, or if that was just like this one-time thing because it was really good against the people he's playing. Because we haven't seen him use Kazuya in like I feel like a really long time. Like I feel like the last time I saw Riddles Kazuya was at the last summit he was at, which I think was was which summit was Riddles at? Was it 4 or 3? I think it was 3 because it was Cola, Aaron, Void, Adamisk, Riddles, and one more. And then maybe he was also at 4 because he was at Invitational where I think we definitely saw Kazuya. We definitely saw Kazuya at Invitational. I think he used it against Tweek. Yeah, he did to beat Tweek. And then well now just to solve my own curiosity, we have to find out which summit he was at. It's looking like it was 3. Yes, because we would have seen 4 unless I just missed it. Unless was he not even at any of them? Wait, no. Summit 3 goes a while back. Oh my god. It's so nice that we've had like I can actually scroll to this and there's like a ton of majors here. That's actually so sick. There's Summit. Okay, there we go. We found it. So yeah, Riddles at Summit 3. Don't know why I needed to spend time on that, but now we all know. So Riddles, very impressive. Cola, also. Cola had an amazing tournament. Obviously, he beat Akla insane. He had a pretty rough day 1, but he came back and won the Gauntlet stage over Ouch and Cosmos, and then beat Akla, beat Light again in the run back that they had at PAX, even though he didn't lose in Losers kind of dominantly. Light was on something else in Losers, so like you can't really blame him. And then had a nail biter against Proto. Barely didn't win it out. But yeah, I was very impressed with Cola. Actually, he kind of got bodied the last 3 games, and he shouldn't have won the second one. But whatever. Game 1, he looked clean. So Cola, he's really good, really consistent. Very happy with him, and it looks like he's gonna be using only Roy because he busts out the Cloud against I forget who. It might have been Cosmos because I definitely know he used Cloud. It might have been against Cosmos. It might have been against I don't even know who else he played. Might have been against Riddles. I think it was against Riddles. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have to think. It was against Riddles. And it got a game, I think, or it didn't. But I don't really remember. But the point is, he didn't win the set. And the sets that he won, only Roy. So I think he's going to be playing mainly Roy now. A little more faith in the character maybe because he should, because that character is broken. Now, I think we've talked about everyone. If I didn't, I'm sincerely sorry because there's only 16 people. That is all messed up. Let's talk about... Did I talk about Light? No, I didn't talk about Light. Light is insane. Obviously, we know Light is insane. I might have actually, so I'll make it quick. But the spiel is, Light is crazy. He beat basically everyone and only lost to Proto and Cola. Because he made it out through Gauntlet beating... Who did he beat in Gauntlet? I think it was Jazzo. Actually, it was Jazzo. It was a very close set against Jazzo. Jazzo almost had him. Because Light does have a shadow problem, admittedly. I think it might be a Fox thing. But Light overcame the Luigi Fox. He overcame Shadow Fox. So, impressive for that. So, then he beats Tweek in a nail biter, loses to Cola in a very close set, and then makes the run through losers, the Heroes run, beating Gluto, Acola, Insane, and eventually Cola before winning a set on Proto, but then losing. Proto always wins the second set, man. I'll say it. If Proto makes it through winners, he's the Iceman for a reason. And let's talk about him. Just immediately, Iceman meme, not a meme. It is a good tactic. It feels weird to say tactic because it's just like, hey, I'm gonna go take a break. But it's definitely something that you probably should do. If you're getting body, it's like I'm gonna reset. It's like you could think it's scummy or whatever, but it's like you're playing to win. You're playing to have like momentum on your side. If you can reset it and give it like any advantage to you, that was cool. Then you should 100% do it. So yeah, and Proto played phenomenally throughout the whole tournament. He won his group, which was these over light. Which group was his? Light, Ouch, and Anathema. He beat all of them. Low key, Ouch should have beat him though. Low key, he got janked with Min Min. But then he beat Spargo, really impressive. Riddle's really impressive. Cola, really impressive, and then Light. And again, Proto's combination. I also beat Light in groups. I don't know if I mentioned that. Proto's combination of Min Min and Lucina is ridiculous. It is so strong. It is. It's like he is the best co-main in Smash. It is not close. The way they cover each other is super good. I think Hazmat was like mentioning it a bunch, which I really like, because it is an important detail. I feel like people don't give him enough credit to. It's like, ooh, this is like good. He has two good characters, but I don't think they understand the dynamic of how good these two characters are together and how he uses them so well. Like he will use Min for like 3 games. That's why grants are so great for Proto. He can lose game one, or set one with like mainly Min, switch to Lucina, completely different pacing. Like he got a bunch of shield breakers because like you're used to playing against Min, where you have to shield a ton and then you hit a shield breaker. He got a bunch of upbeats out of shield. Like the conditioning between these two characters is they're so different to fight against, and like switching between them, which like Proto does so well, is hard, but it's way harder for your opponent to like switch back to be like, okay, I'm fighting this character now. Proto played out of his mind again. Farms US, doesn't do well in Japan, kind of like a Gluto situation right now. It's like Gluto does okay in Europe and then does really well in the US. So Proto in contention right now for best Japan. It's him, Akala, Zachary, and then definitely just those three. There's a lot of good players, but those three I think are clearly ahead. I guess maybe Mia, if we see him again. I think that one tournament that he did bad is a fluke tournament, honestly. And I think we'll see him come back. I think he's going to something. He's going to something. Is it Glitch? No. It's Lost Tech. I'm pretty sure Mia's going to Lost Tech, which is sick. So hopefully we'll see him there. And yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about for players. Best sets of the tournament, they're basically right here. If you see a set that is best 5, because I kind of just stopped writing them down after layout Tweek because that was peak, they are amazing. All out sets are good. I'd recommend all of them. This set was good. This set was good. This one. All of top 8. One of the best top 8s, if not the best top 8. Definitely the best top 8 of the year so far. But someone always provides such high condensity of top players. Cola Light was phenomenal. Light Tweek was amazing. And then obviously Leo Tweek. Usually I recommend these sets for you to watch them. I'm telling you right now, if you like Smash Ultimate even a little, even if you hate Aegis, you watch this set. If you love Aegis, you watch this set. If you love Diddy, you watch this set. If you hate Diddy, you love this set. If you love PT, find another set, unfortunately. But yeah, this set was amazing. It was such a good set. And yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Usually we would do like a little thing of grand finals, watching that over, but this video is already super long because we go into extra detail for Summit because of how condensed it is, how strong it is, and it's like, we could go over all the players, and we should go over all the players because it'd be really weird if we went over like 10 runs and we'd be like, all right, screw the bottom 6, they didn't deserve it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Summit is, as always, shoutouts to Beyond the Summit. They always put on phenomenal events. Shoutouts to commentators. They were really on the ball. All the production. Just a great event. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If there's something I didn't talk about, like I didn't talk about groups as much or Gauntlet, if you want to know about that, please let me know. I'll be sure to fill you in what I think about stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.